What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for the season finale of Kandi and the Gang. Girl. Anyway, so this is season 1, episode 10. First of all, before we get into it, Friday Night Vibe. Happy Mother's Day. And this is Sunday Night Vibe. And shout out to the people at Kandi and the Gang, Don Juan specifically, because he's the one that reached out to me on Instagram. And so he was just like, let me see your address or whatever. I said, okay. And last week, actually, it was, I believe, a little bit in the middle of the week or whatever, a little package came, and some little goodies, some little drinky drink, some little candies. Okay. I ain't opened this shit up yet because I wanted to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, just to show my appreciation. Got a little candle because this candle smells so freaking good. But I posted a little video about it on my Instagram, and I was just like, this is the first time that somebody from a show that I actually review and they actually got a hold of or whatever, and they sent me a little, promo package, care package, or thank you package or whatever, and I'm very much appreciative of it. Y'all know I don't like to get too mixed up into people stuffing on the reality TV or whatever, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, you're being biased or this and that. And I don't want people to, take offense to the things that I say, because I'm not trying to be mean. I can come off a little bit shady, but it's in fun. And I love people when we do these shows or whatever, that they can take it all in stride and they know that, hey, this is all shits and giggles for us. It's for fun. And I'm one of those people that is for fun. Honestly, this show has been one of the better shows that I've seen. And I ain't even kissing ass. I actually enjoyed the show, because y'all know if the show was bullshit, I would have been stopped talking about it, or I would have just came on here and just ragged on it. Okay, I really do hope that they get a second season, because it's really good. It's wholesome fun. It ain't so ratchet. It ain't so drama filled. It's the right perfect mixture. But anyway, thank y'all at Kandi and the Gang, Don Juan, Kandi, Ty, all that. Moving on from there, let's just get up into this episode. So, they had a little get together, everybody, just to announce that Miss Chandrika got a little promotion. She finna be maitre d'. Listen, mama don't even know what that is, okay? She don't know what that is or whatever, but she just think it's like, listen, I can just go ahead and, boss people around. Officially boss people around, and she had to let everybody know that she got a little promotion and she got a little upraise in her a raise in her little pay. Man, Melvin was sitting there. He said, I mean, so does that mean that she's still gonna be the hostess? Okay, so if that's the case, what? Melvin said, bitch, all you did was just get a raise. That's it, because you still finna be doing the same damn thing. But, shout out to Chandrika. She got what she got. She did what she did. Meanwhile, we moving on. This whole situation with Torrin. Torrin is about to do Friday Night Vibe. Now, this is a lot resting on his shoulders, because he has a lot to stand up to. Giving away, and he has a lot to prove. He has a lot to prove, giving away that he left Old Lady Gang and was very unprofessional with that. He used to do these events when he was there, and he literally just wants people to look at him as doing something other than just somebody that plans events or, just there, okay? He wants people to take him serious, and it's understandable. So he's trying to get things together. He's talking to Kandi's creative director, Victor, who is also her choreographer, and trying to get a feel for what things are going to happen, how he want to place the situation, how they're going to put everything together. We get some talent that he's going to have come in. Now, Miss Girl, I don't want to talk, because listen, I had said, he was like, listen, we got this girl, her name is Star Peppermint. First of all, I thought her name was just Peppermint, okay? I want you to listen to her. She from here, she works up in Old Lady Gang too, but she do a little rap and all that stuff. And I said, okay, let's get what it is. Let's see what it is. So mama came out there, and I literally had to tweet, maybe I just need to, because they were sitting there like this. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know. I just felt like maybe I need to hit the studio version. Like I need to pull it up on Tidal or iTunes or something like that. Maybe even YouTube, okay? Because no, I want to give her Tidal or iTunes because I want to get a girl some streams, okay? I want to support people, you know. And this ain't no shade. It's just that I couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch it. Sometimes you feel music differently when it's a studio version, and then you feel it different when it's you know, a live version. But I just couldn't catch it. And then Don Juan gonna tweet me and gonna say something. I mean, it's a little catchy. I mean, if that's what you want to say, I'm not here to judge because I haven't heard the song fully. That just didn't catch my ear right then and there, okay? And I'm not going to judge her and say that she bad or whatever. It just didn't catch me right then and there. But I do like the fact that they are giving people... This show is like a fucking showcase. Like, everybody is getting a chance to show off their talent, show off their business. And I think that's probably why I actually truly do like the show. Because of that. It's not all about Kandi and Todd. It's about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why I like it. So they got that situation going on. Also, Patrick had to come up in there to let Torin know that he want to propose to Safari. You know, Torin got some little shade to say, whatever. Like, are you sure that this is what you want to do? Because Patrick's just trying to figure out how he want to do this. But he decided that he want to do it at Friday Night Vibe. Now, Friday Night Vibe, when they finally get it together, it's going to be a theme of like the 70s, okay? And so, you know, that's really, really cute. I have my reservations about Patrick and Safari getting together, and you know, I ragged on her for an episode and said that the girl just, you know, she ain't got no personality. Maybe if they come back for a second season, we get to see them and we get to see that come out, because I really, really, really like Patrick, you know, and I do like it when men know what they want and they're just being all that to their mate, to their women or whatever. Like, they're treating them right. And I can't say that, you know, he's not treating her right or whatever. He hasn't put that out there. And he truly look like he in love with the girl. So, you know, maybe we'll get some more of her personality. I just know that when she walked up into that 70s party, she had an ass on her. I said, "Now, bitch, I ain't even noticed all of that." But okay, Patrick, you did good. You did good in that front. I'll give you that, bitch. But you know, Torin was like, "Okay, we'll figure that whole shit out." Meanwhile, we got this situation with what's his name? Philip. We have to see if Philip is going to, you know, stay on staff, because he was just there on contract. And so we have Kandi and Ty and Don Juan meeting up at Kandi and Ty's place or whatever, and they're just going to talk to him, okay? And so basically, Philip is going to stay. Philip is going to stay, but what we also found out is it's some shit that's been going on also. You know, Melvin, he had already put it out there that Philip, you know, he's the right type of person. Remember when everybody was trying to get their opinion of Philip early in the season, and everybody was like, fuck him, he needs to go, whatever. Melvin was the only one that was on his side, okay? He was like, that's the only one that we need right now. You know, he's seen how he worked at Blaze, so, you know, they need some structure. And Philip has toned it down a little bit. It made himself a little bit more personable, but still showing that he is in charge. He is an authority figure. And so it's working out well. And he still feels like there are some areas that need to be fixed and tightened up a little bit. So I am glad that he did not decide to just go ahead and pick up and leave once his contract was over with. You know, so he's sticking in there. But they got to get rid of some stuff. You know, they got to fix some things that's happening. Come to find out, Lil Rashado, first of all, he looks like one of T.I.'s sons, okay? The whole time I'm sitting here looking, every time he popped up, I'm like, he has such a baby face. And you know who he looked like? He looked like either King or Damani, okay? That's who he looked like. He could be like one of their cousins or something, light-skinned and everything. He just has this baby face about him. But basically they saw him drinking on the job. And you're not supposed to be doing that. And I said, oh, not Rashado, not Rashado. So, you know, they got to go about seeing what they're going to do with that situation. Meanwhile, speaking of that, he over there at Brian's place, and you got Torin over there, you know, because Brian is supposed to host, and, you know, the Friday Night vibe, and that's a good look. That's a good. He was a perfect person for it. His personality and everything. And then it's a 70s theme. Oh, you know, you're gonna be dressing up and everything. Oh yes, he was gonna give it. I just knew. But at the same time, you know, he told him about Todd hooking him up with the investment, coming over there, talking to him about the investment or whatever, and, you know, giving up 50% of his business. And, you know, Torin was like, oh, basically trying to make it seem like, oh, that shit just happened like that. And Brian was like, you know, it may seem like it just happened, but no, I've been trying to do this for years, okay? I've been cooking since I was 7, been trying to get this business off for years, and I got an opportunity that seems probably like the best that he's going to get for right now, you know, in this moment, so he might as well just jump on it, and we don't know if he did at this moment. Torin do say that he did get a phone call from Todd or whatever, and Torin is feeling the pressure, okay? Torin is feeling the pressure of trying to get this whole situation, this Friday Night vibe thing going, and he should, okay? Meanwhile, we get this scene with Patrick and his mother. They're going to get some flowers, and, you know, I feel that was probably one of the best scenes, besides the ending scene. That was the best scene for me for this episode, given the fact that it's Mother's Day that this was shown, and then Patrick and his mom going to get the flowers, and then, you know, she's having a little heart-to-heart moment with her son about, you know, not really wanting to let him go, but being okay with letting him go, you know, him growing up, and actually, you know, she's feeling good about this one. You know, it's different from the last time he proposed to his ex than it is this one. Like, she really feels it and really on board with it. And I just love touching moments like that. Y'all think I'm just a hard-ass, cold-ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be thinking I'm heartless or whatever. Maybe because I be putting that out there. But you know what? I got a little soft spot sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I could be a little soft. I could be a little sensitive. And that was cute, bitch. That was cute. That was really cute. You know, and again, happy Mother's Day. I hope y'all had a great happy Mother's Day. I really had one too. It was very, very, very nice. I enjoyed it. Meanwhile, Don Juan taking issue with Torin. He texted him seeing if he needs some help with something. Torin texting back about some crafts or some shit. Okay, and he was like, I'm not your intern. Now I said, on the one hand, I get it, bitch. I'm not finna be rolling around the goddamn city to be going to store to store for your ass. But at the same time, Don, you asked him if he needed some help. Okay, you ain't have to get all that attitude or whatever. You could just put somebody on the job to help him. You know, that's what you could have did. But all right, you know, Don was up in his little feelings this episode. I was just like, calm down a little bit, shorty. Meanwhile, Brandon and Dom Unique, they had a little moment on FaceTime. You know, she's getting ready to go to tour. You gonna miss me? You gonna send me out to the sun? You gonna kiss me? You gonna hug me? Yeah, they're gonna do all of that. Okay, but now it's time for the event, the main event. Torin is like a chicken with his head cut off because he's trying to get everything together. He had at one point talked to, I think, Brandon about, you know, getting some help up in there, trying to find out where Rashado was at. He wasn't there. You know, we got to get the whole situation with Patrick and how we're going to introduce him onto the scene. You know, for him to get ready to propose to Safari, we got to get Brian on board and make sure he goes by the script, okay? This part right here where it say host, this is the time and this is the place where you come out and you say what you got to say, okay? Like I said, it's a 70s thing, all right? So now it's time for everything to get done and to pop off. Everybody showing up in their 70s gear and everything. Listen, Mama Joyce got her afro. Bertha got her afro. You know, Aunt Nora. Bitch, Kandi came through with her white. Ty came through looking pimp with the goddamn fish in the shoes. Baby, that's classic. That's classic. I like that, okay? Everybody look good. But then my nigga Melvin. Now, see, I should have told him, like, baby, you can't... Listen, baby, when we gotta go out and we gotta stunt. I mean, I know we be nonchalant together. Is he a Capricorn? Cause bitch, we don't give a fuck. Shit. Girl, we don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I ain't finna... Y'all asking too damn much. My presence is enough. That's how Melvin was coming off, and I kinda liked it. But I want to say, Melvin, Baby, we could at least put on, like, you know, we could have gave you a little hat or whatever. You know, a little open butterfly shirt or whatever. Or we could have gave you some bell bottoms. Melvin said, fuck all that. I'm finna put this plaid shirt on and these jeans. Okay? 70s my ass. This is today. I said, all right, you know, you do what you gotta do. Patrick showed up with Safari. They look decent. You know who won it though for me? Dom Unique, when she showed up like Donna Summers. Okay, Donna Summers. She really did that. Bitch. But then Torrent is just going all over because, you know, he's freaking out a little bit because there's no food runner. You know, the server's been serving all night. There's nobody there to run the food and everything. And it's just going a little haywire for him just for the moment. And then, you know, when he was up there talking to Don Juan and Philip about it, it was just a lot. I said, why y'all getting into it like that? Because, you know, you don't have nothing to do or you don't have it all together. That's where Don is coming from. And Torrin is like, I did ask for help, but now you try to say that, you know, asking for what I needed was dumb, because he did say that was dumb. So he was like, asking for help is dumb, you know. And at this point, tensions is rising. You know, he's under a lot of pressure. Don, I understand that he should have delegated a little bit better, because that's what Don was saying. You know, you had so much time in advance to get this together and to make sure. And that is on Torian's shoulders. That's his fault, because you had the time. You had the time. You're going to plan this event. This is what you're known for. You should have did this a little bit better. This should have been a little bit tighter. And this is something that you're trying to impress, given that this is your first time coming back after the way that you left the last time, you know. And so this should have been a little bit tighter, a little bit together, more on track. But it wasn't. It wasn't that off track, but it was off track enough so that some people can know that some people wasn't getting a drink, some people weren't getting food. But the way Don came down on him, I understand the frustration, but I felt like Don could have eased it up just a little bit, because, again, Torrin is nervous. He going through all this trying to impress or whatever. So, yeah, he made a few mistakes or whatever. He's human. But I feel like he probably could have just did all of that afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You know, just making the boy feel bad. Just making the boy feel bad. Baby, I would have snapped on Don too. Now, Torrin did the right thing by walking away. I would have snapped on his ass like, nigga, you do this shit then, bitch. Nah. Okay? But, you know, it was that. They calmed it down. I get both sides, okay? Next thing you know, Brian is introducing himself, all right? Brian introduces himself and start the whole thing, and everybody's having a good time. He gets on stage. He introduces Star Peppermint. I still couldn't hear enough of the song to judge it, so I'm going to say she did good. You know, the crowd was vibing. When that was happening, baby, Brian said Melvin was standing up there looking like Suge Knight. I said, wrong colors, blue. Wrong colors, boo. You know, Suge is red, but I get what you saying. You know, everybody was having a good time, but baby, next thing you know, they was in a group. You got Todd and Kandi, Don, Philip, Rashard, okay? Now, let me tell you something. Philip had said at one point, Rashardo had called in one time and said that he wasn't coming in because he had drunk too much. And I said, wait a minute. So y'all really be calling in and telling y'all bosses that, bitch, I'm hung the fuck over and I'm not coming in? I don't do that, okay? Listen, I don't, that's not what we do. Okay, listen, at my job, we call in and we be like, listen, I'm taking an SP or I'm taking a personal day. Okay, that's just what it is. I'm taking a personal day or I'm taking a sick day. I'm not coming in. I don't give no explanation. I would not ever dare to tell my boss or my employer that, listen, I ain't coming in because, listen, I just drank too goddamn much and I'm drunk as shit. I got a fucking hangover right about now. I said, oh, this is too lax. This is too lax, all right? Meanwhile, Chandrika was over there in that little circle, too. And they started getting on Rashado, okay? They was like, so you was up here drinking on the job or whatever. He said, I clock out at 8 o'clock. I had to drink after 8 o'clock, the time that I'm supposed to clock out. but I couldn't clock out until another manager came in. And so therefore I still had to drink, but you know, it was off the clock technically. And then it was like, but did you pay for it? Yes, I did pay for it. I think Philip was the one that said you didn't pay for it, or somebody said that you didn't pay for it until we acknowledged that you was drinking on the job. That's what it was. Like, you didn't pay for it at first. And so they was like, oh, okay. Now, see, I didn't expect shit to go this way on Friday Night Vibe. I was like, what's going to happen? They asked Chandrika, let's ask you, you know, you the new boss, you the new, you know, maitre d' or whatever. Do you think that this is a firing expense or, you know, to let it slide, give it a warning or whatever? She paused and thought about it and said, fired. I said, wait a minute. And I did not think that they was going to actually do that to that boy. Okay. And she said, because they was a little shocked that she said it too. But she brought up another offense that he did. Now, remember when early in the season, that little white lady came up in there and was talking about something, can I, if I tip you, can I get a new, can I get seated? Can I basically skip? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, how you know that I do that or would do that? She said, because I did it before. I was here before when it happened. And I said, oh, so basically he's paying, people was paying him to basically skip and go ahead and get a table, you know, and I don't know if he was pocketing the money or what. So the people are paying extra and you're taking the money. It's sneaky, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to money, I understand in that case, that's why that is a fireable offense, because you don't take money, you don't charge people extra, you don't do anything like that. No matter if they want to do that themselves or not, you don't do that. At my job, we can't take donations. We can't do nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that is an ethics violation. That is a fireable offense, you know? And we do have people that want to give us, even if it's a couple of dollars or whatever. We have people that want to give us that. We have people that be trying to gift us some money and everything. We cannot take it, you know what I'm saying? But they was like, well, you got to go. And I said, damn. I just didn't think that it would be Rashado. Now, you know, Rashado was just sitting in the back. Y'all remember how I felt about him when we first saw him and how he was going in about Chandrika having the piercing in her, you know, her, the piercing or whatever, basically is saying that that's unprofessional or some shit like that, some stupid shit, you know, and he wound up getting fired off of her goddamn word. I said, you better go ask T.I. for a job. I don't know. But maybe he was drunk because he took it in stride. Maybe it was one of those situations where, you know, we're going to say that we fired him on camera. Even though I've been saying you need to just fire everybody at this point because they was fucking up, but they getting their shit together now. Maybe it's one of them things that they're just going to put him on probation and just set it for the cameras. I don't know. But then Torin went on ahead and told Patrick, you know, we're about to introduce the next band, and I guess it's this guy that's going to be singing this like little slow R&B song. So this is when he's going to come out, have his tux on or whatever. So he goes in the back and change, and Don Juan had came into the bathroom and was like, I know you're not about to do what I think you are. And he was like, yeah, and I'm nervous. It was like, if you love her, why are you nervous? You can love somebody and still be nervous because you're doing this up in front. You don't know if she's going to say yes. You don't know if she's going to say no. It's the anticipation. It's the build up. And I was like, you know what? Actually, I just want him to be happy. So I'm very much here for this moment. He come out there. Everybody was looking. They was like, what is he about to do? Chandrika just moved. She said, let me go get my man. I thought she was leaving being shady, but no. They was all there just to support him. And he come up there. He was singing along with the guy at first, but then he took the mic and he told Safari to come up there, and he was just like, you know, you my world. You the most beautifulest person in the world, you know, and you just make me the most happiest. And I just want you to be my girl. I want you to be in my life for the rest of my life. Will you marry me? Turn around and look. And then they pull the curtains down off the side and it says, marry me. And he was like, look, bitch, I'm down on both knees. Well, he ain't say bitch. He ain't say bitch. Let me stop being disrespectful. He said, I'm on both knees. And she was like, what is this? Now, they done figured it out up in the goddamn audience already. It's a proposal. I said, shut up. She right there. But I said, Safari, you ain't figured this shit out. As soon as my nigga would have came out in the tux, or my bitch would have came out just looking good and shit, I'd be like, hold up. Now, you just had that on. And now you all did up. Baby, what you about to do? Baby, you know, I don't want to do this in front of everybody. I don't want to say no in front of everybody just because you're embarrassing me. But I'm going to give you a leeway. I'm going to give you... Oh, my God, baby, wait. This is cute. This is cute. Now, usually I would have said no, bitch, because you were embarrassing me. But yes, that's Safari. I said, oh my gosh, she do got a little bit of personality. Safari was surprised. Safari was happy. And they're engaged. So I'm happy for them. I hope it lasts. I really do. You know, he seemed like a good dude. I really like, you know, Patrick. Patrick came through and helped them up in the kitchen when they had nobody up in there. And he was making it a good time. Okay, you need a goofy ass co-worker around you. You really do. So they do a little update. Dom and Brandon, they still together, but see, they still have to determine whether or not somebody gonna leave. And at first they were saying that they wanted Dom to leave. Okay, she's still working there. Now this is a 6 months update for everybody. I don't know if they did Rashado. Let me fast forward. Let me look at something. Torrin, he did it. They was impressed. Kandi was impressed with everything. He's been still doing the events out there, so that's a good look. Philip is still on staff. That's a good look. I like the fact that he stayed. That's cool. You know, Brandon and Don, like I said, they're still together. They're working this shit out, trying to figure out who gonna go where. But Chandrika and her man, they brought their first house together, and now they're finna work on their wedding. And Patrick and what's that girl? Patrick and Safari, they living together now, which is good. Which is good. Okay, shit, bitch, we engaged now. Get the fuck about your cousin room. Now you can have a say because y'all in the house together. You know, so I'm glad for that. Brian, he decided to take the deal with Todd. And so, yes. Now, see, when season 2 come, hopefully, that's what I want to see from Brian's things. I want to see him trying to get his situation up and running. That's what it is. But like I said, I truly, truly enjoyed this season of Kandi and the Gang. I did not know what we was really going to get. And I did not know it was going to go this direction. But I truly, truly did enjoy it. This ain't me being fake or nothing. This is just me really being my honest self. I enjoyed the shit. And I do hope it comes back for season 2. But you guys tell me how y'all feel about it. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.